Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Riya Gupta, and today I'm joined by Mr. Raju Arora, who is a project manager at Google. We're so delighted to have you here today, sir, and we're looking forward to hearing your insights.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here today.
Thank you, sir. So with that, let's dive into the first question.
Sure.
So what were the two most interesting questions that you were asked today in your closed group discussion?
Actually, a lot of interesting questions people asked me today. The first question was that which had me think about the areas. What would I have done differently if I have started or if I was in BBA today? So that was an interesting question, and good answers to that as well. So the other was, what are the various challenges you face in the conflict resolution? So there was we debated a lot about that. So that was a good question because there were many perspectives that came out from that question.
That's very interesting, sir. So another question I had was, what is some advice or like two pieces of advice you would like to give students about managing projects, especially after college?
There are three things, right?
Right.
One thing is you start with zero trust and you have to build your trust. If you're going into project management, you are working with people whom you have to influence on a day-to-day basis. They are not reporting to you,
Right.
but you have to lead them. That is a tricky part.
Mm-hmm.
So that is something that you have to develop, some kind of a trust, relationship with your stakeholders and leadership.
Right.
And then you have to, with that trust, you have to take them along with you because you are in charge of the project delivery. You have to ensure that people, if they have any pain points or issues, those you empathize towards them, you understand them, and then you get to the right actions towards those.
Yeah.
And then you take everybody together. So those are the various things that you have to start with: building relationship, earning trust, and that is something that I would suggest people to get started with. The other thing is, don't try to boil the ocean when you get started, right? Try to absorb as much as you can in the role when you get started. Then once you understand the picture, you understand how the things are being done, what is the governance model, when you understand those aspects, then you see if you can find any gaps or optimizations that can be done, some low-hanging fruits which you are seeing from your fresh pair of eyes, and then you can recommend those or work on those and show your impact right when you get started. So those are the things that I would say. Take baby steps, but be consistent.
Thank you, sir. That's definitely very helpful for students like me as well. One more question for you. What role do mentors play for a new project manager? So you must have some mentors that must have really helped you when you first started out. So how do mentors help someone, especially someone who's new to the industry?
I think I learned and realized it quite late in my career, but this is my advice to everyone. Always have a mentor in your life.
Right.
And there are two mentors you need. One is your technical mentor, and second, technical mentor or your mentor for your career.
Right.
And you should always have a mentor for your own life as well. We won't go on the life side, but from career side, this is something that I have seen, I have learned after my own mistakes and my own experience, is a mentor is not your manager. So he or she is interested in developing you and developing your career, but they're not being critical about you as well. So you can be transparent to the mentors, you can learn from mentors a lot. You have to be very diligent about choosing your mentor, right? A mentor should have a sincere interest in your development. A mentor can be a friend, maybe a senior, somebody. But this is advice, I won't say anybody who is starting in the program management or in the career or in the mid segment. I would say everybody should have mentor. I would also say it can be mentors. You can have one mentor for one kind of a discussion, but you should always think about having mentors. And you will, there's a quotation, right? When the student is ready, the teacher arrives, right? So it always happens that if you search and you sincerely search, you will get the mentors that you need. My only thing is, or my only point I want to instigate amongst the students is, try for it. Make it a requirement, a mandatory requirement that you should have some mentors.
Definitely, sir. That was very helpful.
Sure.
Thank you so much for your insights. I'm afraid that's all the time we have today.
Sure.
But thank you for honoring us with your presence at TAPMI. We hope to hear from you soon.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.